Hello again, Susanna here, your angel intuitive, spiritual guidance counselor, and intimacy intuitive. Outdoors again. Yay! Yes, here's one of those special occasions where I'm doing a redo. And I will post that video of it's going to be in the bloopers. I tried to do it. I tried to make it work, but it's pretty funny. I think I'll share. So this one is about a term that's been going around for several months now, and that's essential worker. Okay? Well, we just want to throw out and say that anyone that's ever worked, anyone that's ever had a job, anyone that's working now, working anytime, is essential. Because if you weren't essential, you wouldn't have a job. No one would hire you. You wouldn't be needed. Okay? So I think everybody's important. I just want to put that out there first and foremost. Yes, the essential workers during the lockdown were doing what they were supposed to do. The doctors, the nurses, police officers, firefighters, they're always essential. They're always on. Those are the people that work 24/7, right? And obviously shifts. Sometimes they work over. But everyone is essential. During the lockdowns, there were a lot of people who wished they were working. Myself included. I mean, still here and there, but every person, every animal, every plant, every flower, every whatever, every little critter is essential to this earthly realm. And we're not, buggies. We're not downplaying those that were deemed essential during lockdowns. We're just saying that they're not the only ones. There were people that were picking up our trash still. They were still working. There were people that were sweeping the streets. That's essential. If you're just sorting letters at the post office, not just delivering the mail, you're essential. It's truck drivers. Those are probably the most essential workers on the planet. I think they work harder than anybody. No offense to anybody else. Just saying. It's a lot of work. I mean, in my opinion, I just sit and drive and lugging all that stuff and all the regulations and rules and all that, the chaos they have to put up with. We don't think about that. Think about all the little things. Farmers, did they get a shout out during the lockdown? I never heard that. If it wasn't for the farmers, we wouldn't have the grocery stores open and the people stocking the shelves and doing all that too. So, throwing in my little 2 cents, but we really just want to remind you that everyone is essential. Everyone that's working is essential. Everyone that's not working is essential. I heard horror stories of many people who attempted suicide and way too many who succeeded because they weren't allowed to work. Their businesses, their places of employment were shut down during the lockdowns, and they were told they were not essential. In other words, they were told that they're not important, their life had no meaning. And that's kind of where we're going with this. So words have meaning, and going back to my shut it off video and the subliminal thing, it's like we need to stop taking advice, stop listening to mainstream media that is telling us who they think we are or who they think we should be. We're all essential. We're all here for a reason. We're all a part of this massive puzzle that is the universe, that is this world, that is this country, that is the state, that is the town, that is the space that you are holding. And it's vital to remember that. So many people don't. I try to avoid the social media thing. I pop in just for entertainment and to get my blood pressure going. And to see so many people praising the labeled essentials and degrading the so-called non-essentials because they're upset because they couldn't work or can't work. In many places, people still aren't allowed to work. and people attacking them for that. We're all essential. We're going to keep going back to that. Remember that. Anytime you're having a bad day, and if you're one of those that's watching this that hasn't been able to work, or you're doing minimal work or doing different work just to cover the bills, you're essential. Whatever you're doing, you're essential. Even if you're sitting on your butt looking for work right now, you're still essential. You want to keep saying that. So there's our subliminals for the day. You are essential. You are essential. Keep replaying that. Anytime you have a doubt, anytime you're having a bad day, if you're not in the job that you once were in because you're waiting for it to come back or whatever, you are essential. Everyone, even the people you don't like so much, they're still essential. We're all essential. We're all a piece of the whole, the greater whole that is this world. So remember that this week. Look in the mirror, tell yourself, I'm essential. I'm important, because you are. Have a beautiful week. Have an essential week.